Alright, here's my ridiculously over-engineered printing enclosure for my Prusa i3 Mark III. I didn't want to put any buttons on it, so I got a wireless light. It's all backlit here, but the LED's facing that way, so there's nothing shining in your eyes when you're looking into it. I, of course, got the Prusa Mark III Mark III S, whatever. Features with temperature and a humidity sensor on the bottom. Also got one at the top. Got a heater in the back to control, to preheat it. And also have installed a water cooling system. It just kicked on. It's loud right now because I don't have any speed control on it. It's just straight 12 volts running to it. I got some Thermatec tough fans coming in with a PWM controller, so I can dial back the speed so they're not as loud when they kick on. That is controlled. The temperature in the enclosure is controlled by this Inkbird terrarium controller. I can set it to whatever degrees I want, depending on the ambient temperature. The higher temperature prints you do, higher material, your polycarbonate, carbon fiber, ABS, all that stuff, the closer you can get to the actual temperature. You're doing a lower temperature like PLA, there's not a big ambient temperature on the inside versus the ambient temperature, so it's a lot harder for the cooling system to reach that. But it prints really good at 83, and I don't have to run my coolers constantly. So I'm currently doing this Lexus logo, and I believe that's at point 0.15, and it does really good when I set it to 83. Of course, got your smoke detector. This is my spool holder dry box. It's just a cereal container with some PTFE tubing that comes down and runs inside the enclosure. A little knickknacks for removing prints and cleaning the nozzles, swapping nozzles out. Flashlights. I got a UV flashlight if I'm doing any fluorescent stuff. Also put the power supply on the outside. This is the actual control module for the lights. I have a little enclosure right here I printed for it. I just haven't got around to actually installing. I got to extend the wires. The metal thing it's sitting on is this little cabinet I actually got from Goodwill. It was kind of tinny sounding, so I sound deadened the whole inside. This is where I store my PLA, and I put a foam gasket all the way around it, which works pretty freaking good. I can store my PLA in there. My more hydroscopic materials, polycarbonate, all that stuff I keep in this food container. There's maybe 4 or 6 inches of desiccant down on the bottom of that. It's been there for months since the color changing one, and it hasn't changed colors at all. It works pretty freaking awesome. Let's see what else. The door is actually magnetic. It's held together. It's held shut with magnets, and if you need to do maintenance, the door is actually removable. What other cool stuff? Oh, there's my temperature probe up there. Probably gonna get something to actually mount it somewhere in here at some point. Not sure how I'm gonna go about that just yet. Put this door back on. Let's see, that it's about to kick off. The cooler's about to kick off. Let's see. I can show you the sound difference. Alright, I'll just turn it off. TS go up. Here's the sound difference between having it closed and opened, or having a closure and not having an enclosure. It muffles it quite a bit, but I think that's about it.